How's it going, guys? Violet 4K, aka Tim here. Just wanted to bring you another commentary. Today I want to talk about the state of H1Z1 and if it can be fixed. So I personally believe the game can be fixed. And I know a lot of people may not agree, but I do think the PC player base can grow. I know a lot of people are going to meme and say, no, it's a dead game. But I personally do believe that the game can be revived. So, as you guys know, PS4 is coming out, and obviously there's a very big excitement from the PS4 community regarding H1Z1 coming to PS4. The open beta starts on May 22nd, and I believe the closed beta starts on the 14th. I think beta code should be going out either today or tomorrow, but people should be seeing those soon. And I know they're very excited about it, but today we're going to touch on the PC side, because the PC side has thrived, and now it's kind of dead, and it's sad and depressing, but it is what it is at this point. And I personally do believe that the game can be revived. I know a lot of people may not agree, and a lot of people just say let the game die, but a lot of people love this game, and a lot of people want to come back to H1Z1, but they can't because they don't like the current mechanics of the game, and I can understand that completely. I know a lot of people say bring back preseason 3 mechanics, preseason 3 shooting, preseason 3 models, and I get that a lot of people want that back, and I agree. The movement and mechanics back in preseason 3 were when the game was at its best. I mean, I started playing this game in Z1, and I really loved playing it. It was such a fun game to get into, and I honestly believe that they did a really good job of just making the game fun for everyone. And one problem is when they started making the game more competitive, they introduced their leaderboards and everything, the game kind of became not fun to play. Think about it this way, I know a lot of people love grinding leaderboards, right? But when this game became a competitive game with leaderboards, the game went downhill. That's when it really started going downhill. People started trying a lot harder. A lot of people were making really dumb plays because high kills mattered, and that's when the whole COD rushing meta became a big thing. And then you had Daybreak go and change mechanics that made it even harder to outplay COD rushers. They took away hipfire. They took away just different ways to kill people that wasn't with a shotgun. And I believe if they were to return to a state where you could outplay people with more than just a shotgun, then this game would do a lot better. And I'm not saying do a full revert to preseason 3, right? I know a lot of people say they want preseason 3 back, and I love preseason 3, but there's so many issues. And there were hit reg issues, which, I mean, there still are hit reg issues. There was connection issues. And even in North America, I know a lot of EU people are dealing with it now, but we had to deal with Chinese players on our servers for a solid 2 to 3 years before they were ever not able to get on when we actually officially went to East Coast servers. So, do I think the game can make a full revive? I personally do. And here's why, and here's how I think it could be done. So, Z1 Remastered. I know a lot of people saying Z1 Remastered is not going to fully recover the game. And I agree with that. Releasing Z1 Remastered is not going to save the game by itself. A lot needs to be done. And I think if they were able to smooth out the movement, making jumping feel a lot smoother and a lot more consistent, and you didn't lose momentum when you jumped, I think the game would be 10 times better. Because it's very frustrating when you're jumping and you're just kind of falling in place. And 2, I think if they were to revert to making mechanics for shooting a little more sprayable, that way it's a little more friendly for new players, then I think people would actually want to stick around. And here's another thing that a lot of people don't bring up, but I personally believe, is I think they need to remove ranking from duos and fives. If they can remove ranking from duos and fives, it would make new players enjoy the game so much more, because you're gonna have people that aren't trying as hard in those game modes. And plus, when you think about it this way, and I know I'm not sure about a lot of people, but I know for me, if I'm trying a new game, I prefer to try with people. Right now I'm trying out Rust, and I'm trying with my friend Subrai and my brother, and we're loving the game, and it's just more fun when you're learning a game with someone else, in my opinion. And when you're in a fives game or even a duos game, and you have people just trying their hearts out because they're trying to get a higher rank, then it makes it very frustrating for new players. And that's the problem with solos, is new players go in and they get dicked on by every single person they fight, because every single person that's left has 1,000 hours. And I just think that there's no way for them to really outplay a good player. Which, I mean, I get it. There should be a skill gap, right? And I'm not saying take away a skill gap in terms of learning the recoil and everything. But I'm saying when you're a new player, you want to have at least some kind of little chance to kill someone. And before, it used to be you could spray a little bit and you can outgun them. So I think there's a lot of things that can be done, and those are the major points that I wanted to touch on. And if they can get those things, better mechanics, better movement, come out with Z1, then this game will grow again. I do personally believe that. People believe that they're going to be able to play close or pre-season 3 mechanics like movement with the Z1 release, and I think this game will grow because it's going to become easier for new players in terms of learning the game. They're not going to feel as pressured. They're not going to get dicked on as much. And it's just going to be more enjoyable for even veteran players like myself. I know the movement, I've been watching movement from preseason 3 gameplays, preseason 4, preseason 2, and 1. The movement was so good. It was so much fun. And I wish that was back. And that's really my biggest thing is the movement. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to put some gameplays behind, probably some Combat Zone, and then also probably some older gameplays from preseason 3, preseason 4. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you liked the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in another video. Have a good day, guys.